Hey, this is Eric Arnold again, and it's Tuesday, the 21st of September. I'm here in my sports barn. This is our recap video. Try to give you a year-to-date or season-to-date marker of where we're at. And I got 2 free picks for you here for the MLB. I didn't do anything yesterday. Normally our recap videos are on Monday, but I had a disastrous football weekend, just awful, and I just didn't feel like doing it. I've told myself from the outset that I make these videos for my pleasure, and at what point it becomes work, we're not going to do it anymore. And it was work yesterday, so I didn't do it. And it was everything I thought it could be, just doing nothing. So that helped set my mind up a little better, just a little. I'm still, I just shot a whole video without sound. And so, I could post that for you. If you can read lips, you can, see what I said. Otherwise, I just have to try to remember what I said and do it over again. So take 2. Well, anyway, let's get to the recaps here. Baseball-wise, let's get our guest handicapper up here, Pittsburgh Louie. He's been still plugging away on baseball. He's going to fit. It looks like we're about done here with baseball just because I don't have enough time to make a daily video for the baseball and get ready for the football picks on the weekend. So, I think that may change next year. If we do as well as we did it in baseball this year, next year, I think what we'll do is just forget football until baseball's over. Because I'm definitely, I know we lost some winners by focusing on football. I know that. The Cardinals are on a 9-game winning streak. That's a team I liked ever since they split with the Dodgers about 3 weeks ago. I said that's a team that's going to win the wild card. And sure enough, here they are stringing them, and we would have definitely been on the Cardinals at least 4 or 5 different times. And all those winners, out the window while we're trying to figure out whether Coastal Carolina is going to beat Buffalo by more than 2 touchdowns. So that's annoying. But maybe next year that's how we'll roll. At any rate, Pittsburgh Louie, he's a baseball guy. Looks like he's going to finish the year up about 14 units. It's good. He's a winning player. Not that many winning baseball players out there. It's a long season. He faded a little bit in the second half. He was off to a huge start, going gangbusters. He was upwards of 30-some units to the good and faded a little bit here in the second half. But still a winner. And he's been a huge asset to the program. Where else do you get 2 people picking baseball games for you successfully? Not too many channels do that. So we're definitely hope that Lou will come back next year. I know he's talking about a hockey system. I don't know anything about hockey. I honestly, I barely know the rules, despite, the fact that, I've watched hockey over the years, and I can tell you a lot about Flyers teams going by. But that's pretty much where it begins and ends for me. I'm a Flyers fan. I'm not a hockey fan. Flyers are good. Hey, I'm interested in hockey. Flyers are bad, and that's mostly what they've been over the last 10 years. And then, what about college basketball? That's kind of where I'm at there. As hockey's, Flyers aren't in the playoff hunt. I'm watching college basketball then. So, my record in baseball, we're 25 units to the good. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll take that all day long. Feel good about our, this is the first time we were able to use our model in a real, almost real season. You know, we still have these idiotic rules with the 7-inning doubleheaders, which suck, and putting guys on second base to start extra innings suck. I think we're done with them, though. You know, everything I've heard is that MLB intends to get rid of that next season, and we're just going to go back to what passes for normal in this country now. But at any rate, 25 units to the good, and we get 2 free picks for you, so don't go away. I saw that Ben Simmons, changing topics here real quick, in the NBA is forcing his way out of Philadelphia. He doesn't want to play with the Sixers anymore. Oh, man. All the Philadelphia fans have done is try to support this guy. And, you know, he just, I have no idea what goes through this guy's head. You know, I don't know what goes through somebody's head who is as talented as this player is, but he just refuses to do simple things to improve his game. He refuses to learn how to shoot free throws. It takes no talent to shoot a free throw in basketball. And he refuses to learn how to shoot free throws. He's that weak mentally. So he's unfixable. And he's doing the Sixers a favor by, you know, forcing a trade. The Sixers are so fucking stupid that they should have traded this guy years ago, but they, you know, hung on to him because I guess they figured they could sell tickets off of him. So now he's forcing his way out of town and forcing the Sixers to do what they should have done years ago, which is get rid of his ass. Anyway, so that's good news. He won't be darkening my team. The Sixers that's a team I dislike because of the ownership. I'm contractually obligated to root for them because I live in the Sixers geographic region, and so they're my team. But I hate the team because the ownership is a bunch of greedy bastards that'll never allow that team to win. So, superstars that force their way out of town annoy me. That annoys me. Back to baseball. What's going on there? Dodgers Giants. That's coming right down to the wire. 1 game separates these 2 teams as far as the division title. The Braves, I believe, are putting it away in the East as the Phillies had. The Phillies were right there. You know, they were 1 game out Saturday night. They had just beaten the Mets. We're 1 game behind the Braves, and we're right on their tail. And then they lose to the Mets, score 2 runs, and then last night they lose to the Orioles and get shut out. And now they're 3 games out. And yeah, I just think it's over for them. The Braves are not going to lose that many more games. They had a tough stretch there in San Francisco, and there was a moment where I think the Phillies might have been able to catch them. And now, you know, so let's go right to that. That leads me to my picks. We got the Braves at Arizona tonight. I think the Braves are just going to now just keep going. You know, it's like there was that moment there where it looked like the Phillies might catch them, and you know, and then it just slipped away. And I think the Braves now are going to kick to the line and just dust the Phillies, who will probably go ahead and lose again tonight. There's no number on that Phillies-Orioles game at the moment because the Phillies don't know what crummy relief pitcher are going to pitch yet. You know, they're out of pitchers, basically. And Joe Girardi is so loath to pitch anyone outside, you know, their comfort zone. So I think the Phillies have a decent chance of getting beaten again tonight by the Orioles. But the Braves, I think they're just going to kick and just keep going. They're pitching a bullpen game. The Braves are. I think that gives us some value. That cheapens the price up a little bit. I think the Braves are just going to out-hit the bad Diamondbacks. and just keep that's not a bad price for paying there for, what's going to be a playoff team. In a game they need to win. I think they're just going to hit the ball like they did last night. They scored 11 runs last night, and I don't see them scoring less than 8, 9 runs tonight. So, Braves. And then the second game, we're going to go ahead with the Dodgers. This is a little bit of an expensive price, but the Dodgers are, they're a premium team. They're the defending champions. This is a spot where they need to catch the Giants. I think tonight is the night they do catch the Giants. I think the Giants are probably going to lose a game or two in San Diego this weekend. And the Dodgers, they're much better than the Rockies. And Rockies don't have that big of a home field advantage over the division rivals. I'd say it that way. They're used to that stadium. They're used to the weird outfield and the thin air and what have you. So I think the Dodgers tonight, Arias, we really like him as a starter. I think he's a premium starter that you still get decent value with because you're not paying Scherzer-type prices on him or Kershaw-type prices. But he wins like Kershaw. So I think that's where your value is there. So Dodgers, Braves. I wish we had... maybe not been paying so close attention to football. I ain't putting my football record up there because we had such a disastrous weekend. I mean, I don't even know I've ever gone 0-5 in the NFL. I don't think that's ever happened. Well, it's happened now, and it was a lesson. If your mind's not clear, don't handicap. Don't make picks. My mind was not clear, as Bruce Franklin accurately assessed. I had been living my life Saturday night, having a few drinks, enjoying myself. I wake up late on Sunday. Next thing you know, it's like, shit, I got an hour before, people are coming over to watch the Eagles game. I'm rushing around. I'm trying to do things for the wife. And make this video, and it was a total mess, and we lost all the games, and we'll not do that again. That won't happen again. If I'm up against the clock like that, just be no video. There'll be no video. I'd rather make no video than make a video with 5 goddamn losers in it. Jesus. So, a lesson learned again by me. So our record on the football, I'm not even putting it up. It's about 500. It's depressing. It makes me sad. The other thing I wanted to mention, I had something interesting happen here today. Is one of the reasons this video is a little late is because I was trying to get some things done this morning, making dinner tonight, and I had to go to the store and try to get some. I'm trying to we're trying to cut back on our spending here, just because inflation is just out of control. I mean, if you haven't noticed that, just, man, you got to try to keep spending down here. And so I'm at the the grocery store, and I'm talking to the guy that runs the meat department, and, the butcher. And he's describing to me how, his place works. And he says he's got a special there on the wall. And he's like, well, that's not so good, that. I'm like, well, I'm kind of interested in that. No. That's not the way. Over here, he says the way you can really save some money is wait till the individual cuts of meat go on sale and then buy the fucking shit out of it. That's what you do. When that stuff's on sale, just come in here and buy the fucking shit out of it. Quote unquote. I thought, buy the fucking shit out of it. And I can do that. I am not above loading up when there's a sale to save money, especially about meat. And I like my meat. I like it all. Chicken, pork, beef, particularly beef. And that's what I'm really looking to load up on because I can't find it for anywhere under $4 a pound. I just was a little, I thought, well, that's a little familiar here, Mr. Butcher, Mr. I'm a stranger. I don't mind profanity. I believe me, I don't mind it at all. And I use it all the time, especially when I'm agitated or frustrated, which is a lot. I don't know. He just probably looked at me and said, I can talk to this guy. I could say anything to this guy. He's okay with profanity. So I guess he probably wouldn't say that to my mother. Listen, Mrs. Arnold, this is how it goes. You want to save money? I could save you a fuckload of money. Just buy the fucking shit out of this when this crap's on sale, and then you're going to make out. He probably wouldn't do that, I guess, to my 80-some-year-old mother. She asked him about prices in his meat shop. So, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. But I will when he has, he was talking that maybe this weekend there would be some beef on sale. So I will go over there and buy the fucking shit out of it per his orders. If he does hit that buy price that I'm looking for. Definitely. All right, that's all we got. In an effort to do everything, we'll try to get you the football picks before the end of the weekend. We'll do our best. Maybe less college picks to give me some more time to, focus on the NFL. They can't be any worse than last weekend. Let's say that. We got that going for us. We got nowhere to go but up. So we got that going for us. All right, very good. Hit the like button. Hey, we're bleeding subscribers. We got to try to suck a few more subscribers in, although I guess going winless in the NFL is probably not the way to do that. So, at any rate, we'll see you again.